This is the Lexus GSF. And straight away we can see that it isn't an especially handsome car. And it's a Lexus, which marks its owner out as a golf enthusiast and possibly a bore. And things are worse when you try to live with it for a while. The most annoying thing, apart from the buttons on the steering wheel, all of which seem to retune the radio to a station you don't like very much, apart from that, every time you reach for a can of zesty drink in the cup holder, I've done it again. You can't help but nudge the mouse, which sets the destination on the sat-nav, to where you are.
In 300 yards, right turn.
I don't need to be told how to get here. I'm already here.
Next right, then right turn.
Oh God, now it's trying to make me go back there a few yards.
Right
I was
turn.
there! So, apart from a fiddly and annoying sat-nav,
Next right, then right turn.
what else do you get for your £70,000? Not much, really. You don't get Wi-Fi or Apple CarPlay or gesture control. You don't even get a DSG gearbox. Seats don't massage you as you drive along. It can't park itself. But you do get a DVD player. And how 1996 is that? This car, then, is sparsely equipped and annoying. However, it's also rather good. First of all, there's the engine. BMW and Mercedes both use turbocharging to balance the need for power with the need for good emissions. But this doesn't. This mixes the fuel with the air and then, with no trickery at all, blows it up. Of course, that does mean the GSF isn't very kind to animals, and that's a bad thing, make no mistake. But on the upside, listen to the noise it makes. At medium revs, it sounds baleful, like a lonely dog. But when you build the revs up, it sounds like what it is. A normally aspirated 5-litre V8. It doesn't produce anything like the power or the torque you get from its turbocharged German rivals, but for sheer excitement, it's like being tickled by a goddess. And it's not exactly slow. It does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. And flat out, it'll do nearly 170 miles an hour. And then there's the handling. It's hard to believe that this is a large and extremely comfortable 5-seater with a boot that's big enough for your golf bats and all your Freemasonry paraphernalia, because it feels like a sports car. You can change the way the car behaves with various knobs here and buttons here, but I've got everything turned off so I can get a feel for how the car behaves without an electronic safety blanket. And I like it! Look at that. Steering's not brilliant at low speeds, but when you've got the arse hanging out like that, it's fantastic. It's time for another zesty drink. Oh, damn it.
In 300 yards,
I know where I am.
Next right, Then right turn.
Oh, for God's sake. For living with on a day-to-day basis, German cars are far better. But as a driving machine, and you may find this conclusion surprising, I think the GSF has them licked. Now, I should point out there is a new BMW M5 coming later this year, but it'll have to go some to be better than that GSF. It really will.
Yeah. But exactly how many animals were harmed in the making of it?
A lot.
One of them was a tortoise.
I know. Let's gloss over that, OK? And let's find out now how fast the Lexus goes round the Ebola-drome. And that, of course, means handing it over to a man who thinks that fruit is from the Soviet Union. Yep, it's the American. He's coiled and ready, and he's off, unleashing all the 471 whaling horsepower for the first sprint up the Isn't Straight.
What the hell does all this shit do in here?
All he needs is 2 pedals and a wheel to unleash the full shock and awe.
Traction control? You want something with a mind of its own. Get a horse, get married.
Fortunately, he doesn't need the electronic nannies, pushing it hard up to your name here and now leaning on the mighty Brembo brakes. Gentle now, letting the torque vectoring diff do its thing, and then back on the throttle so that mighty V8 can sing its song once more.
If they'd have let me bring my gun, I'd have probably shot myself by now.
And that would be a waste of great talent. Right, another fast dash up the Isn't. And now, shifting rapidly down the 8-speed automatic as he arrives at Old Lady's house, feeding it precisely through there on this damp track before opening it up for the broken surface down to substation, giving the fixed-rate dampers a good workout here. 2 corners left, tidy through there, just field of sheep to go, and he's right on the edge of the grip and across the line.
It does look good.
It does look good.
What did it do?
Aha! Well, now let's find out where it goes on the lap board. Remember, it was damp. Go.
Oh, wow. Wow, so it's slower than an already out-of-date BMW. It makes you look like a Freemason, and it causes animals to explode.
Yes,
but it's just another of your excellent recommendations, Jeremy. Thank you very much for that, but never mind.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.